This is the second video installment in the Twist Out Braid Out Monday series on Embrace Natural Beauty. Alright everyone, this is the twist out that started it all. I wanted to do a twist out and braid out for the longest, but just never had the time commitment to set aside to start it. And this was my first one. So this is air drying after wash and condition. I had it in a twist in the clip for an hour just because I wanted to start to stretch now to cut down on the amount of frizz. And now I'm going to let it just air dry like this, nice and fluffy. My hair is actually dry now for the most part. What I did was I did a single twist, clipped it up after washing and adding leave-in conditioner, and then I put the leave-in conditioner and squeezed out as much water as possible. I didn't dab it. I just squeezed the moisture out because I like moisture. Anyway, so I did that, and then I added the leave-in conditioner, the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, and I squeezed that out. So what I'm working with now is this is dry. So I'm going to need to re-moisten it. It's just in this low porosity section is still, like this hair is still wet. Back here, it's just damp. Okay, so before it was wet. Okay, well, this is wet. This right here is like wet. I understand, shouldn't be. Anyway, so I'm going to start to do the parting for this flat twist out that I'm going to do. So I sprayed and I applied some of the curl enhancing smoothie. And now I'm going to put some of the Goddess Curls botanical jelly. I'll put that much, and try to see the consistency of it. Yeah, it's like jelly, but at least it drips. So it's not too thick. I just hit it with some more water. I don't want it soaking wet, but I also don't want it crunchy dry. And so began the most frustrating part for me, which was how many times I had to comb my hair. I try to minimize the amount of combing to lessen the amount of friction on my hair, and having to comb on this occasion, and as you'll see later on, several more times in order to keep the hair smooth enough for the style. Yeah, that's going to need something else. So that's the end for that one.
I was annoyed with myself when I saw this shot, even though my hair was detangled. Working with dry hair like that and all the manipulation, all I could think about is how many split ends did I just cause? And that is why this is the only twist out I did with dry hair. I was so happy to have that first row complete. Now moving on to the second row, which is the low porosity section, which takes a lot of preparation. To prepare, I made sure I got all the product worked through, and then I put each section up for a moment to allow it better, more time to absorb. And I still needed to use my steamer to get the product to absorb. Working through those tangles was not fun. And what probably made matters worse was that I swapped out the Curls Botanical Jelly with the Shea Moisture Curling Gel Souffle. Not a good combination for this flat twist out at all.
Okay, so this feels sticky. This feels sticky. Oh my goodness.
And I was kind of committed because I'd already worked that product through.
I don't think I want to use this anymore. This feels way too sticky. The 15th time?
Thankfully, I'd only prepared 2 parts and returned to the Curls Botanical Jelly for the remainder of my hair. For the front, I decided I'm going to just go ahead and saturate my hair with water. So I did this entire section with wet hair, and it felt so good. I decided I don't care if I have to let it air dry for 2 days, I'm not working with dry hair again. Pulling it apart was fine until I got to the flat twist area where I would get like this stringy portion of hair, and I did not like it. After pulling it apart, I started twirling it around to help to reduce any frizz. Started feeling myself, thinking I was getting really good at this. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, no, please don't frizz out on me. Okay, let's take these apart nicely, slowly. I'm in the home stretch, I pull out the front, and then it happened. Frizz right in the front. Blow drying right in the face, not fun. But I had to get rid of that frizz and make it match with the rest of the hair.
So I'm testing to see if it's dry, and that looks like it's holding the shape. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it loose. So now I can go back to styling.
I decided to pin it back, and I love the definition of the bang. I wish I could just have it like right in front of my face, but I know how I am. I will continue to move it, so I had to put it to the side so that way I knew how it looked no matter what. I figured the next time I would just have to part it a certain way in order to get it to fall across my face the way I wanted it to. The back came out perfect, I loved it, but the 2 twists with the Curl Enhancing Smoothie and the Curling Gel Souffle combination were still damp, and they actually felt kind of chalky. They didn't feel smooth and silky like the rest of the hair.
Yeah, just a little bit more full over here. But this is not dry, so I can't mess with that. And
I was saying that I would like to get it to match on both sides. I feel like in order to get that, I would have to pull it apart a little bit more, and I wasn't ready to pull it apart, just ready to go to this function. And so there you have it, my first flat twist out. Thank you for watching this first flat twist out experience for me on my hair. and just being a part of this journey with me. I look forward to sharing more of these videos with you. Take care, and thank you again for watching.